comedy joint in Indianapolis, Emily Galati, Todd McComas, AJ Finney, Mike Paramore, and Ryan Niemiller. From the Comedy Studio in Boston, Jason SAENZ. Sketch comedy from the Nix Brothers. And from the Laughing Derby in Louisville, Josh SNEED. And now here's your host, Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Laughs. So exciting. We're happy to have you here. This is a show where we go all around the country. We find the best stand-up comics in America, and we're going to show them to you tonight, and I'm so excited about it. We have a wonderful crowd here. We got married people here. Anybody married in the crowd? Got a couple people married. Now, for the men in the crowd, okay, so you're married, sir. What would you like your wife to do that she doesn't do? Wait, I saw the look on your face. Stop right there. This is a television show. Like, there are things that we can't say. Cut grass. I'm pretty sure that was a euphemism. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch Josh SNEED.
A couple weeks ago, we're out to dinner with a big group of friends. In that group of friends, there's a lesbian couple, and that night for dinner, they both order fish tacos. Right? Where were you? You weren't there, because I was looking for you. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Nobody else? Just eye contact where I could have been like, I know. Says nothing. It was just me. Even my wife was like, I kind of been wanting to try that. I was like, well, this is going a different direction than I thought it was. And I was back on board. So thank you, Ruby Tuesday, for making that happen. We were eating at the Cheesecake Factory, but the girl's name was Ruby Tuesday.
I was arguing with my last girlfriend, and she said, for a psychiatrist, you're really bad at understanding women. And I said, for a girl with daddy issues, you're really bad in bed.
I'm so excited to introduce this next comic from Chicago, Illinois. This is this week's choice for the next big thing, Emily Galati.
Guys, I don't ever pay when I go on dates. I never do that because I figure I paid for the makeup. Yeah, gentlemen, we are a face wash away from friendship. And turns out men and women can be friends, right? When they both look like men. Yeah, I went to work without makeup once. I got a raise. Yeah, they're like $5,000 more a year. Okay, I will figure out how to use the urinal. That is fine. I'll just stick my butt out, feel like I'm camping. I will make it work. It's $5,000. Don't worry, I'm not a feminist. I hate feminists. They made me pay for college. I did get a phone call the other day that when I picked up, the person goes, excuse me, may I please speak to the man of the house? I am sorry, sir. He's not here. Yeah, he's in 1950. You missed him by 6 decades. And I would hang up on you right now, but there's no man around to show me how. So you're just gonna have to listen to me bake.
Oakland answers the question, what if everything could have graffiti on it?
So it looks like we had a great crowd here. We got some people who came there with their friends. We got some friends, people. Groups of friends? You came here with your friends? You kind of more or less? How did you meet?
Drinking tequila.
Drinking tequila. That's the best kind of friend because you don't even remember how you became friends. Yeah, I went into this bar and then suddenly I had this girl's number. And I'm like, oh, if only that happened to the rest of us. All right. Let's watch Michael Paramore.
I'm about to lose my friend Lisa because she keeps running back to a situation she's not supposed to be in, and she keeps asking me for different advice. I don't know what else to tell you. She came to my house a couple months ago. Tony hit me again. I said, I hate to hear it, but what happened? Well, he came in the house. I was washing dishes. I hadn't vacuumed yet. He got mad and hit me. I'm like, clearly, you are in an abusive relationship and you need to leave him. You have friends. You can come to my house. You can run and you never have to look back. Well, it's just hard because I love him. Well, then you probably should vacuum first from now and then. I don't know I don't know what you want me to tell you. Clearly, that's important to him. It's obviously something he feels strongly about, so you probably should knock that out before he get home. No pun intended.
It's more fun when they drink the tequila.
Cherry pop.
Cherry pop? That's what happens when they drink the tequila. Tell me we were rolling at that point. Let's watch Todd McComas.
I'm a 43-year-old single dad who lives with my parents and 17-year-old son who thinks I'm an idiot.com is my website address. And my life, which is awesome. My dad is a hoot. He's full of adventure. He's a 70-year-old retired Vietnam vet. He's your average 70-year-old retired Vietnam vet. You can usually find him out in the garage tinkering around, trying to figure out ways to kill burglars. It's like all he wants out of life is for some dumb, strung-out crackhead to break into that house in the middle of the night and walk into his own personal jungle. I walked in on him in the garage one time. I was like, Dad, why are you sawing off that shotgun? He was like, so it'll fit in the cookie jar, dumbass. So a 43-year-old single dad with a 17-year-old son who thinks I'm stupid and I'm trying to make it in this dating world with these younger women, so I am trying to trend it up. So I started shaving down here. So I have 2 razors because I don't want what's going on down here to go on up here. So I have the 2 razors, one which I call my face razor, and the other which I call my son's face razor.
I didn't learn much from my ex-girlfriend, but I did learn this. I learned that a woman will fake an orgasm for the sake of a relationship. And she learned that I will fake a relationship for the sake of an orgasm.
One of my favorite things about the show is that we get to take submissions through our website, laughstvshow.com. And because of that, we get to watch Jason SAENZ.
My first experience with marijuana was smelling it around the house when I was a kid. I didn't know what it was. I just knew that my dad would go into the bathroom for 20 minutes and come out smelling like Cool Dad. Cool Dad was pretty cool, man. He's a lot more fun than regular Dad. You know, regular Dad would call me son, but Cool Dad would call me bro. Regular Dad would sleep in on Christmas morning, but Cool Dad would wake me up excited because he legitimately forgot what he wrapped the night before. That's a cool dad.
Fact, an owl's head can rotate up to 840 degrees before it comes off in your hand.
Do we have any tall people here? We got tall people? Got tall people? How tall are you, sir? 6'5". That is, you are sitting down right now, which confused me because you don't look 6'5", but then if you stood up, you would probably. I did not tell you to stand up. You're just a bit. You're 6'5" by 6'5". That is. What did you say?
Pilates.
Pilates. That is the worst advertisement for Pilates I've ever heard. Oh, I'm a jerk. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch Touré.
Being this tall, I was never a thug. Even though I grew up in a rough neighborhood, I was never a thug. 6'6" ain't thug height. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are some tall criminals. I just think that's a bad career choice. Now, you can't really snap out at 6'6", shoot up the club, and go running down the street. They be like, there you go, right there, officer. You'll see him over the top of the cars, 3 blocks down. On the left, I get him. Never mind, I get him.
One of my friends is obsessed with Harry Potter. She's obsessed with Harry Potter. When the final movie came out, she goes, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the final Harry Potter. I think I'm going to bring my magic wand. I was like, excuse me? She's like, my magic wand. I'm like, you are over 30 years old. There is only one type of magic wand you should have, and it should not be around children. She goes, no, it's no big deal. It's homemade. I'm like, that's way worse. Way worse.
I work out at the YMCA, and I'll tell you, it's not the dream world that the village people promised.
Of course, I travel a lot being a comic, so oftentimes when we go on vacation, it doesn't feel like vacation because we end up somewhere that I do stand-up. So last year we decided we were going to try something different where my wife would pick a place, and then I would pick a place, but it couldn't be somewhere that I performed. So she picked Amish country, which means she is never allowed to pick again because that place sucks. I don't know if you've been. They're hypocrites, you know? They're like, we don't believe in electricity, but we'll use it if we need to run your Visa card. And I don't care for that attitude. The only reason I agreed to go was if I was allowed to take pictures that I could put on Facebook. And the first time I took a picture of a guy, I got yelled at by an Amish dude. He was like, son, we don't allow pictures. And I said, why not? He said, well, they bring on a sense of pride, and we don't do anything that makes us feel proud. I'm like, you're charging $3 grand for a kitchen table without chairs. I'm pretty sure you're proud of that, okay? Why don't you worry about growing that mustache in, because you look stupid. I don't care how good your pretzels are. I'm never coming back here again.
I think the best way to stop a streaker is when the guy starts to streak, get all the security guards around, block all the exits, and just let him run it out until shame sets in.
I don't drink whiskey myself because I don't like sleeping with ugly women. Yeah. I'm not even saying I've ever done that. But I've heard it from my roommate like 1,000 times. He's like, I woke up with an ugly woman. Yeah, that's because you're living your life wrong, dude. You need to reach for enlightenment. Stop swimming in sin. You're plucking low-hanging fruit from the devil's tree. Did you eat mushrooms last night? That is unimportant, you fire-breathing pumpkin. You understand me? Huh? You interrogate me again, man, I will jack-o'-lantern your jaw. I'll cut you, right? I will pop your top, seed you, and make a pie. That sounds delicious anyway, right? Open you up, put a Jesus candle in you, and you'll feel all the naughty things you did last night. Huh? You want that? What are you saying? I'm saying you were asking for it, dude, before you rudely interrupted me, great pumpkin. Right? I watched the whole thing go down from the corner of the bar till it really started soaring, right? You dumping fireball shots into that woman's face all night long, one right after another. Then you come blasting through our door all rowdy at like 2:60, 2:65 in the morning, right? Knocking into stuff, right? You broke 2 lamps. 2 lamps, dude. You broke 2 lamps, right? I don't need a judge and a jury to convict here, Sleepy Hollow. Bam, you're guilty. Hit the shower, get to work. If you don't have to work, why don't you give me a ride to Village Inn? It's free pie day and staring at your face is making me want a slice. Huh? Right? And look, I'm saying do what makes you happy. Be you. The best you can be, right? But if you don't want to fess up to the dirty things you do when you drink, make rules for yourself, right? Just be like, all right, we'll go to super psychedelic sexy town, but sweetie, you need to be gone by daylight. Just do that. Just be gone by daylight. And don't forget your slippers, Cinderella, because I'm not looking for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't come knocking at my door come daybreak. Where's my shoe? It's at the thrift store. Now chug it on down the road, Uggo. Huh? Daddy don't drink whiskey during the day, right? Sounds mean, but that's a lot better than waking up next to him, right? Well, come on, be honest. Like, you're coming out of a blackout to begin with anyway, which is weird, because when you come out of a blackout, like that first breath is like you've been underwater for 12 hours. You ever notice how we just go, I'm alive! Oh, wow! Where are my clothes? I hope I'm not in Mexico. Like, so you do that, and then you're gonna roll to the left, and there's a surprise guest there, and they look like Sloth from Goonies, right? So there's a chance you go, oh God, I'm alive. Ah! That's gonna startle her. She becomes animated. The arms start moving. The eyes flutter open, right? You panic. What do I do? What do I do? Grab a lamp, bash her in the face. Right? Yeah. You should have been a mature person and made rules, but you didn't. Now you gotta be a jerk about it, bash her in the face. She's down, right? Grab her by the ankle, drag her next door, put her in your roommate's bed, huh? He's like, what's going on? Another lamp, bash, he's down. Then you go back to your bed, pass out. 30 minutes later, you wake up like, what a weird dream. By the time they both get up, you got a bowl of oatmeal, you're watching Plinko on The Price is Right, flawless victory.
More laughs after the break.
Coming up, sketch comedy from the Nix brothers.
Welcome back to Laughs. Here's a great sketch from the Nix brothers.
Yeah.
Hi there, welcome to Safe Bank. My name is Joyce. How can I help you today?
Hey Joyce, there's a stick out.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Hang on, I got mask on. I'm doing a stick up on you guys.
Oh, yeah, I'll hold up. Just saw the gun.
Okay, hold up, stick up, whatever. It's my first one, so.
Alrighty then. Well, what exactly can I do for you?
First, I'm gonna go ahead and give this string a little pull. Oh, did I get you?
No, sorry, sir. The gun isn't actually pointed at anybody at the moment.
Are you serious? Could you point it at somebody?
Sure thing. Just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, we've got another one of our tellers, Phil, here. The gun is pointed at him now.
Okay.
Well, hey there, sir. How's your day going?
Oh, did I get him?
Boy, you sure did.
Yeah, where'd I get him? Did I get him in the face?
Yep, right in the... Wait, can you see in here?
No, I can't. I totally can't. It was a lucky guess. It sounded like a face thing. He went quiet real quick.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make this real complicated. How much money do you have in the drawer?
Looks like about $6,300.
Okay, I will take $5,000.
Are you sure? I have the entire $6,300 right here in front of me. It's really not a problem.
You know what? You're right, Joyce. I will take $6,300. I'm gonna treat myself today.
And how would you like that back?
10s? 20s? Give me 300 in 20s and 600 in 10s. Do they make $1,000 bill?
Oh, no, unfortunately they
Oh,
don't.
that would be so fun. I'd go to the liquor store and be like, oh, I'll take like a 6-pack of Bud Light. You got change for 1,000?
Oh, gosh.
Just 10s and 20s, it's fine.
Anything else I can do for you today?
Nope, I think that's gonna do it.
Okay, well, just one moment.
Okay. Cool. It's here. You money and a peppermint, Joyce. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for using Safe Bank. You have a great day now.
Okay, you too. Bye. Oh, God. Joyce. Joyce, my gun. Also, I forgot quarters. I was supposed to get some quarters. I'm gonna come around, okay? These things, they're taking the people out of banking.
Come on back after the break for more laughs.
Up next, more laughs from Ryan Niemiller and Scott Sharp.
Welcome back to Laughs. I've toured with this next comic a bunch, and he's absolutely awesome, and you will see why. Let's watch Ryan Niemiller.
A lot of people, when they first meet me, they don't know what to do about this. It gets really tense. It gets really uncomfortable. You guys remember. But a lot of times, people just can't handle it all. They just can't handle that moment of meeting, so they have to make it right for themselves. So what they do to ease that tension is they'll mention something to me that I can't do, and then say that sucks. But they pick such weird stuff, I don't know if I should get mad at them, if I should hug them. I'll give you some examples. One guy, he was like, oh, Ryan, dude, Ryan, that sucks. You can't even like yo-yo. Yep, that's the one. That's the one keeping me up at night. That's the one I just can't get past. This next one actually came from an 8-year-old girl, which was awesome, because if you're ever feeling pretty good about yourself, let an 8-year-old girl verbally kick you in the nuts. That'll fix that for you. This little girl, after she saw me and after she screamed, it was a big scream too, which, side note, has led me to a new game that I play. Now when I'm out in public and I see children staring at my arms, I like to pretend that I'm discovering them for the first time too. I'll be like, what are you looking? Oh my God! What happened? Call somebody! That's why I'm not allowed at Toys R Us anymore.
Muffins are just cupcakes that woke up in the morning and said, screw it, no makeup. I am just wearing sweatpants and a hoodie today.
Now, we got some concert goers. We got some people who are fans of concerts. Go to concerts? Yeah? What's the best concert you've ever been to? Miley Cyrus. Apparently, she's only been to one concert. All right. Let's watch Scott Sharp.
I think it's good to get out and do stuff. It's healthy. I went to a concert a while back, and right when I got there, I got a beer, and I was dancing to the music. Having a good time. This guy next to me had really long dreadlocks, and I looked over at one point, and one of his dreads was in my beer. Actually soaked a good portion of it up, like more than you would think, into the... I didn't want to waste it because I had just gotten there. And it was a $12 beer, so I just made a game time decision and just rang it out. Into the cup and chugged it. Ended up tripping for like 9 days. So I used to be a really fat guy. It's crazy. I used to be huge. And then I made a life decision and I walked to Subway every day for a year and bought blow from this guy in the parking lot.
That's our show. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.